Okay, all my scenes are messed up. Okay, I'll hopefully do it. Okay, so where are we? We are in Dublin. Not a great place to park by the looks of it. Expecting it hit by a truck at some stage. So where are we? Gate 26T. Okay, let's see. So this is a new aircraft to me, is the Dash 8. So trying to learn it. So do a quick flight from Dublin to Edinburgh. Quick skim around. All the controls look to be okay. The big one is to have this switched off before you turn on the battery. Okay, so battery on. The generators are on. Bus is tied. Don't need the external power. They are closed. So start up APU. Does a little self-test. Hit start. You're whirring up in the background. Stuff in the position lights. Emergency lights are armed and on. No smoking. Passenger seat belts. Generator on. We'll turn bleed air on for now. It's been a warm day. Let's get some cold air in. So what have we got? Doors are open. That's because the engines aren't turned on. That's okay. That's because nothing's turned on. So that is the APU running. And we've got some nice air conditioning going. Now I start switching everything on. So turn the brightness all the way up. Brightness, brightness all the way up. Brightness all the way up. Brightness up. Brightness up. Brightness up. Click the on button. Click the on button. Don't switch that one on, I've learnt. On. On. That brightness all the way up. That's it, all our screens should be booting. The weather and terrain radar starting to kick in. Now this is on the ILS. FMS isn't ready. Frame rate's really low. 18. I can actually feel it jumpy. Okay, so accept that because I don't know. Yeah, database is expired, don't care. So flight plan going from IDW. Now I need to parallel up my sim brief. I'm going to put this all in manually because I'm learning. Okay. So my route is actually very simple. I think if I do a, let's see, if I do menu, departure, on 10 right. So don't do that. You have to type in 2, enter. On the ROTE8E, ROTE13, enter. Don't know what this means. SID number. None. Okay, enter. So let's see what this gives me. So this gives me Rotev, and then we follow P600. $23,000 feet is what I have. Cool. So I have to be above 4,000, below 9,000. Oh, okay. Right, next. And then in here we want to do E, G, P, H. It's Edinburgh. And then we want to do menu, arrive, Edinburgh runway 6. Wow, this is really jumpy in my head. I want to arrive on the TUNSE1E, TUN number 5. Number, none. And we want to arrive on the 06. ILS will do fine. TLA, don't know what that means, but let's do that. Like that. Now, get rid of our discontinuity. And another one. Link. EOA, what does that mean? No idea. Let's see, the batteries are charging, that's okay. I have no idea. Right, while that's doing that, I should have been doing this. Select the load I want. I have 68 passengers. What did it pick for me? Got SimBrief to pick it for me. 61 passengers. 61, enter. Cargo. Don't know, just leave it like it is. Time en route will be, let's put in the block time of 1 hour 14. And we want total fuel to be 2291. 2291. Empty weight. It'll figure it out itself. Oh, enter. Zero fuel weight, it'll figure it out. And our center of gravity. Can I? There was a way to move the cargo. So hold on, I can move cargo. Total cargo. Yes, I put in passengers, but it doesn't estimate how much cargo. What does payload 6, baggage 1,522, 1,522. Whatever, a little bit tail heavy, that's fine. Got our 61 passengers, got my fuel. It's still within the envelope, it's okay. So confirm load, start loading. Then you'll see all the passengers starting to appear in here. And I might just go and do a fast load. Okay, while that's doing that, let's do our fuel. We've got 60, sorry, you have to click this first, 61, enter. There's no scratch pad. Cargo, what did we say? 1522. Fuel on board 2291. Okay. DT, oh no, direct, no. VNav. FPA too steep. Okay, we'll pretend that didn't happen for now. Right, just final check, no discontinuities. But what I do need to be is less than 9,000 feet. So that's our first hard limit. And I need to nav. VNav doesn't work because okay, we'll fly out manually, I don't know. Okay, that's that all set. Then what we do on the co-pilot side is we accept, and then we cross-fill from number 1. So I'll pull all the information into here. And get rid of that message because I'm too tight by Navigraph. So anti-skid is on. Should have got my checklist out. No, they wouldn't be on. Right, how are we doing? Still loading fuel on board, so let's just fast load. Now, what I'm gonna do is I better push back. Don't know where I'm gonna go. know what the correct way out here is. That's a really tight turn. Hopefully you can do that.
All right, Captain. Got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
I'm ready. Alright, start.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
This is a different person. It's far too cheery. So let's turn on the red beacon. Oh, the tail does light up, cool. Right, people get in your seats. Where is it? Oh, I see we head. Now what I want to do is, since VNav isn't working, 1,000 feet per minute initially. Now what I'm going to do in the meantime is have a look up my shorts for.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
I want ground chart. Now where was I?
We got that winching strap and adapter hooked up. Go ahead and let go of the parking brake when you're ready for a push.
So what did it say? We're at parking spot 208.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Light them up. Does that mean I can start engines? That was a... This guy's very American or something. Okay. Let's so click to number 2, start. Throttle is back. Watch this guy. He gets to 35. And then we'll stick in some fuel. Oh, that is the correct place because there's blast shield. Oh, I hope I haven't reversed back too far into the blast shield. Start number 1.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Perfect. Parking brake on.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Disconnect.
And we're disconnected. Signaling pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Ciao. Crank goes up into and warmed up. Now, what is the 124530? I'm going to put over on this side. 124530 is already set.
Transition level, flight level 060. Advise on initial contact, you have information, November. Dublin, information, November 0540 Zulu. Arriving.
Okay, so 1021. That should sink over onto there. Okay. Oh yes, I was looking up how I get from here to... I need to find out where I am. Where am I? Okay, I'm in there. So I'm in there, so I need to do a... Need to zoom in more on my map. I need to do a... So we're at Apron Taxiway 3. And I'm taking off on 10 right. Just down here. So I need to go left onto F3 21 Alpha. Cross the runway onto Sierra. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep that up so I can see where I'm going. Now this taxis pretty well, so let's break off. Man, the frame rate is terrible. Taxi lights on. Frame rate's dreadful. What have we got? 16 frames a second. So here we go, F2. F1. F2, F1, I should have crossed, made a boo-boo. Alpha. Cross over here on F2, Alpha. Ooh. Skid. That could have been nasty, backtracking up the runway. Right, we'll basically go to the end here, turn around and go down the way. Okay. So while we're doing that, I'm going to set flaps to 5 for takeoff. Okay, so our pitot heats. Now what I haven't done is switched off that. Let me turn those ones on. Turn it down. Oh, turn it down to minimum. Turn off the bus ties. You know something, I'm gonna do this one, I think. Now turn off the gust lock. Right, get that on full power, get our landing lights on, turn the white strobe light on. It's starting to get a bit dark, so I'll turn on the tail light, sorry. That can switch off now. It's all on. I'm leaving that off. Actually, they should be open. Leaving the rest of it off for now. On. Lights are okay. That's set to auto. That's on. So turning the bleeds off. Takeoff. Okay, here we go. Now straight takeoff, and we're going into left-hand turn. We'll have to not be above 9,000. Okay. Our LNAV is on. Just gonna do a rolling start. Don't know what my rotate speeds are, so I'm just winging it. There's 130, that sounds good enough. Oh, maybe not. Gear up. Now I turn on the autopilot. Okay, we're set. Good speed going, let's get the flaps up. Hit IIS at 220 knots. So we're in nav. Okay, let's get some of these other heats on then. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. On, warm up. No. And we'll turn the blades back on, give it a wee bit of a boost. And we'll bring that back one. Bye bye, Dublin. Yeah, don't post links here, that is. Ah, some beer. I'll turn off the nose wheel steering again. That's us set. And lights just stay there. We should see little green dots appear on here occasionally, as the individual sections are de-icing. Now, after this one I can do a full climb. $24,000, alt select, IS. Nope. Want this to be 220. Up 10,000 feet, turn those off. Just gonna leave the white strobe on. So what I need to do is now look up GPH approach on the 06. Yep. ILS frequency is 108.9. So ILS, what I forgot to do was Okay, figured that out. You have to press and hold that to turn it on. So ILS is 108 point, I forgot, 0.9. Press again to switch. So we're climbing out at 220. Let's turn that weather radar back on again. Ooh, okay. Now, is that land or is that... haven't worked that out yet. Oh, I'm stupid. What I should have done is turned that to standard barrow. That one I'm going to leave the way it was. And what I'll do is I will look up too far away from Edinburgh at the minute. There's Carlisle. 118430. 118 430. Three. So I'm going to change this one to 23, and that reminds me what it was set at, but I'll have to check what Edinburgh is whenever I get a bit closer. That's it. It's hard to believe that's 15 minutes already since takeoff. Don't know what this X means, so I'm never getting to 48,000 feet. So VNAV don't understand why that doesn't work. Heading for Tunzo. Oh, that must be land. That looks like a coastline. Frame rate's still awful. 18. Doesn't like streaming. I've got a lot of things open, I suppose. I've got Blanta open. I'm using Unifly as well. Not that there's anyone else on here. Actually, there is somebody down near London. Where's he going? Oh, he's a Cessna. Got all my streaming software going. GPU is at 46%, CPU is at 80. Oh, it's actually down to 54 now. It's really not getting taxed. Oh, look at that, where am I? Oh, Newcastle. Oh, that's the Mourne Mountains. Sleeve Donard, kind of right below me. Oh yes, and the locks. Reservoirs, I suppose they are, rather than locks. It's a really nice wee seaside town. Nice wee ice cream cafe just about here. It's been on for a long time. Not sure which setting we're supposed to be on. Not sure whether I'm actually going to get to 24,000 feet before I have to start descending. So we're at Tunzo. So at Tartan we need to be at 7,000 feet. So I want to descend at 14. Well, I'm supposed to be below, oh, I am below 23, that's okay. Going up to 24. I think I might just level off at 23. Starting to struggle. Understand that worked for me earlier. Okay, so that's me at 23,000 feet. Hopefully it'll level off. Yes, it did. Bring the props back. Huge difference in gallons per hour. You know what I keep forgetting to do is turn on auto feather. Does anybody know how this works? This worked for me earlier. There we go, that's better. Top of descent in 36 miles. And we'll get a mark. There we go. Now, if I do a VNav, will it actually start to descend? Didn't the last time. But I'm not sure if I just didn't quite do it right. So you need to be leveled off before you can input this value. This little blue triangle, whenever I clicked in VNav, that went around to 50%. So there's no auto throttle, but this little blue arrow gives you an indication of what your throttle should be. Right, let's see if we can pick up. There's Glasgow, Edinburgh, 131,355. 131,355.
Sky clear. Temperature 2 QNH 1023. Advise on initial contact you have.
102.
November. Edinburgh information.
Wind. What is the transition altitude? Doesn't say. Okay. I think it's usually about 7,500. But there's clouds though. Sorry, Microsoft Flight Sim fans, but I just prefer the clouds in X-Plane. Your ground textures are much better, but the clouds are just so much nicer in X-Plane. Okay, so top descent coming up right here, and we want to go down to 7,000 feet. Sorry, I was going to do VNav. Nope, didn't like that. Upward descent alert. Okay. Why will it not let me do VNav? There we go. Let's see if this works this time. Not an awful lot of fuel left. Degrees. About to close the door. Thought that usually closed automatically. Now, let's see what happens here. Top descent in 2.7 miles. Oh, we now path went green. Starting to descend. Okay, it's actually worked this time. Maybe. What I'm going to do is pull off some speed down to about 50%. Torque, sorry. So I'm descending at 1.3, which isn't quick enough. Oh no, maybe it is. Okay. I'll trust it. Oh, the little blue arrow didn't move this time. MCR. Climb. Cruise. I don't want to press any of those because I don't know what to do. Still thinks I'm in cruise mode when I should be descending. Let's click it because I'll never find out. MCR. Auto feather. Oh yes, I never figured out what this little button does. Doesn't seem to do anything. So for TLA, I'm not going to hit the 7,000 TLA, but I should round the corner. Okay. So then you'd be at 7,000, and then Don't know. Let's have a look in our charts. So glide slip capture is at 4,000. Where does this go? Tartan. So heading towards TLA, and then Tartan. Where's Tartan? It's up here. And then back to TLA? No. I'm gonna go direct to Tartan. I should probably actually go direct to TLA, but I'm not going to be able to descend in time. Should have checked my route before I left. There's a lesson for you. Right, this is on the ILS 108.9. That doesn't sound right. 108.9, sorry it is, okay. And the runway is 06. Okay, yep, I see what it's doing. So we'll set the course here. To 06. I'll do it this side eventually as well, but I can't set it yet. Right, that's set at 06. So we're going to come up here and do a very sharp turn back to TLA and then round and then so this little arc is where I'm going to actually hit our 7,000, so I'm actually missing at the minute. So let's take our speed back a bit. think that makes any difference. Let's take our speed right off. There we go, we can pull that in now. Okay, keep a little bit of power on. Let's go for 20%. $30. So 7,000 here, TLA, and then reduced to 6,000. Don't know what this X means. Stick 40% power, torque, sorry. Let's turn on the weather radar. Oh, what's happening here? Decided to go to TLA. Okay. Okay, so after this, I'm going for... What happened? Level off, level off. So there it is, down to 50% now. Over the arrow. That looks really real. That is really good. So this is map enhancement. Free version. Oh, and I also now change my barrel to 23. And I should have had the landing lights on. Lights. Okay, so does anyone have any suggestions of where to fly to next? From Edinburgh? Might go down to Manchester. Or maybe do Manchester unless anyone comes up with any other suggestions. So, turn this corner and okay. So at CI06 I should be able to put into the ILS. Looks to be pointing the right direction. Come on, get down to 4,000 feet. So I can crank some more power in. Still 17 miles out, that's okay. So we're at 47 minutes flight time so far. About 4,000 feet. I forgot to crank up the power. So hopefully whenever I get around this bend, I should be on the heading hold, so I can do a heading hold. Then ILS it round. You can really tell the difference in sound whenever you do that. So let's start turning all these things off. Cabin crew know that we're a few minutes out. soon as the wings level, I'm going to change the source. Hopefully dial in the LS. Okay, changing the source. Course is, that should be 60. I'll do an approach. Blue dot, blue dot. Five degrees of flaps, and crank the bar up again. GS glide slope established. Starting to descend, awesome. Pull back the power. Oh, yeah, pull back the power. Go, keep it around 200 knots. For now, we are 10 miles out. So landing lights are on. What was that beep about? I don't know. I need to slow down.
$2,500.
Don't know what that warning is. I want to get down to 15 degrees of flaps. Don't see it yet. Okay. So we need 172. This is still set at 4,000 feet in case I need to do a go around. Okay, there's my 15 degrees of flaps. We'll go up to max power just in case I need to do a go around. I still don't see it there. Oh, there it is. I can see it. Okay. Continuing. I didn't set my decision height, but I'm still high and I can see the airport, so go for it. Spoilers are armed. %. Still on the glide slope. Okay, from here, I'm just going to turn that off and fly it in manually. Maybe I appear to have no control.
Terrain. Terrain.
Okay, that's too slow then.
Terrain. Terrain.
There's no train.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh man, this thing really... was not a good landing. I'll have a look back at that in a minute, but that was not a good landing. So, lessons learned. What are our lessons learned? This plane really suffers from, if you remove the power, it just drops out of the sky. So I need to go and look up my landing speeds. Where's the actual line? Okay, I thought you could start unloading. Need both engines down. Right, fast unload. So it needs both engines spun down before you can offload. Okay, where was that we're going next? Okay, sim brief. Let's do a new flight. So we were at Edinburgh. Where will we go? Do Birmingham? I haven't gone into Birmingham in a long time. Birmingham. Don't care, I'm only playing a game. So passengers, auto, got it to pick. Okay, generate. $23,000 feet. We're gonna make that 21 because I really struggle to get up that high. I've got how many passengers? Ooh, only 45 passengers. That's quite low. Okay. Okay, let's do it. So, we're Atlanta. That flight's finished. Let's do a new flight to GBB, was it? Yep, Birmingham. Okay, there's Volanta set. Then need to GPH to GBB connect. So that will do my mini fly. Ooh, now somebody's going to, where's that? It's like Blackville or something. Berkside Sands. Ooh. Okay. Right, anyway. Let's get set up for the next flight then. Ooh. So this is all set. This is all set. What's our cabin temperature? 19, that's okay. Turn the taxi lights off. Don't need that for a minute. Right, select. Let's do this first. So, how many passengers did it say? 45. Nice light trip. 45. Dirt. Total cargo. Baggage. 1, 2, 3. More than the last time, I think. Total fuel. I'm gonna go for 2409. That's loads. Ooh, look at that. I'm like right up there. So what I need to do is wish there was a way to balance this out. Main hold, so I need to reduce this by 7570 and put 200 in there then. These move the same cargo. Close enough. But the center of gravity's way forward. Right, route time is 1:26. Total fuel. No, I've already set that. Start loading. We'll soon see fuel loading. So that is an option. Don't think passengers get in while you're fueling a plane in real life. So I'm going to leave that. Right, let's get our FMS set. Menu. Delete flight plan. VKB Edinburgh to, let's see, that is the departure. Let's see what goes into our departure. I do a menu, depart on 06, which is number 1. TLA 6D, number 3. Done, enter. Flight plan. Okay, so that takes me through to TLA and then DCS. Yes, so enter. DCS, enter. And then EG blah, and do a menu arrive on 33. Oh, okay, 33 on the Croft 0F1B. Yep, number 3. None. Onto ILS. Oh, there's an RNAV. Let's try. I haven't tried an RNAV yet. None. Flight plan. Waypoint alert. Next. Nah. Goodness. Okay. Delete. 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 So, we were doing 23,000, I'm gonna say 21,000. So above 6,000 DCS, be 21,000. Don't know what this means. Okay, I'm gonna have to sit down and read the manual for this FMS. 21,000, 20,000. Now I'm gonna make that 21,000. And then drop it into 9. And then that's starting the RNAV for 33. Okay. So then VNAV. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, fuel. Packs. 45. Cargo. 1, 2, 3. Cargo. 1, 2, 3. Fuel is going to be 2409. 2409. Oh. Okay, so you can do it from up there, you don't have to do it from here. I will forget to turn that back on again. The batteries are charging, that's okay. Now that I've done that, you go to data, you go to crossfill. Done. I have a feeling this is gonna mess up. Okay, how are we doing? So we've got passengers on. Go and change the name of the passengers. Gonna have to see if there's a way to personalize passengers. That'd be cool if you could change the name of some of these guys. Baggage going in. So 20 passengers on. This needs to go back to there. That one needs to go back there as well. Check nav source. So I'm gonna do nav. I'm gonna do altitude is above. I thought you had to do a step climb out of here. Okay, let's have a look at the charts. So for Edinburgh, Sid. Oh, so I'm not doing one of the steps. So Edinburgh. See, that one says you have to be above 5,000, 6,000 feet, 6,000, 6,000. Edinburgh jet aircraft only. Ah. Above 4,500, which is basically what it's saying there. Above 4,000, above 5,500. Okay, that's interesting. So if you're in a jet, you have to just step, climb out. But because I'm in a propeller, I don't need to. Just waiting for all these people to load on. 37 out of 45. While we're doing that, let's get our pushback tug in. Pre-plan. Oh, 6 that way. Right there.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
That's really loud. Connect.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
What do we did? Still 19 degrees, doesn't feel like it. It's warm in here. So 45 out of 45. Bags loading still. So it's fueled, all passengers on, still loading luggage. Did we close that door? Did. Okay, so he's waiting for all the doors to be closed, I guess. More bags.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Weird start. Okay.
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Parking brake released. Go for it. I like that. Nice gravity to it. Can pull the fuses out. I haven't been brave enough to try that yet though. Some visors don't work, which I'm surprised at. Okay, so what's wrong with our pushback? Were you not?
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Starting pushback and you may start engines.
There we go. So, number 2, select, go, should have turned off the leader. So, look at this data at 35. Close enough. Introduce fuel. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Temperature's right, climbing. Okay, that was it. Started, so left engine start. It's not starting. There we go. $34, close enough. Introduce fuel.
operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Oh, that should have turned on the red beacon. I'd forgot.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, that's the engines on. They should be generating electricity. Turn that off. Take off the bus tie. Turn those on. So what's our error? Parking brake, that's okay. Okay, taxi on. So he's cleared off, yep. Let's get going. Brakes on, handbrake off. Flaps down one, quick. And did I just get lost? Did I've taken a wrong turn? Hold on. Oh no, I can make this work, okay. What have I got? 06. Now let's go down a bit further. Alright, taking this one, that's far enough. Okay, so flaps are down. So, landing lights on, taxi light on, white strobe on, position lights on, bleed valves off, auto feather on. Can't remember what you call that thing, but turned it off. So we're up into the proper flight mode. So we take off. Straight up. And yeah, we're straight up. Okay, let's go. Is everything set? I think so. Okay, nose for the steering off. Speed's alive. No idea what takeoff speed is. Let's try 130 this time. Okay. Gear up.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low.
Fine.
Too
I'm
low.
fine. Shut up.
Too low, terrain. 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 Too low, terrain.
I like a wee train.
Too low,
That's
terrain.
fine. Goodbye, Edinburgh. Turn those blades back on again. Turn off the auto feather. Fine, it's gonna climb in a second. I think we're so off course there. chill out for a second until we get around these corners. And then I'm climbing up to 21. Oh, aircraft carrier. Might be fun to try and land this on an aircraft carrier. Okay. Punch those back up again. And then we go and climb out at 220 knots. So 7,500 feet, I think, is transition altitude usually in the UK. So we've got a standard barrow. I forgot to hit go on the timer. Auto feather is off. Okay. You're at 10,000 feet, so landing lights off. Taxi light automatics, it's on the wheel gear. So I'm gonna set decision height to 250 feet. I don't know what MDA means. Oh, okay. No idea what that means. Okay, so Birmingham. I was going to do an RNAV, but let's look up the charts. So GBB. Actually, I was going to do 33, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so Birmingham, one runway. So I'm coming in on 33. It's basically up the way. So Croft. Croft. Approach. Let's say the RNAV, just in case. Let's dial in the 1010. Oh, and it's a 33 course. 330 degrees. Now what happens if I change that? Shouldn't have done that while I was coming up to turn. So that's a standard barrow. That's at, let's see what, oh, that's approaching altitude. What is our Black Pearl, Liverpool? Let's see, 127. 127 25.
Information Romeo 07.
Still 23. Yeah, 23. Okay. Forgot to hit altitude again and I've blown away past. Okay, right. Well, we can take our propellers back a bit. Our landing lights are off. Keep forgetting to let passengers roam around. 19 degrees. Let's turn that up a little bit, a couple of notches. Nope, no ice. What's our weather like? Looks okay. Okay, looks good. 150 knots. Sorry, 250 knots. Right, what's our next descent then? Into chase VNav. That's because I made a slight boo-boo and blew through the speed. See, why is it not stopping? So do you have to click Alt Select every time? Where am I? Okay, I'm going down the west coast. Didn't expect that. What is this with the Lake District and come up? Oh yes, all the mountains is the Lake District. Oh, team. They're not turning the temperature up. Big hinge, but what hinges? Don't know. I'll have to see if there's a way to put something in this little clipboard as well. Okay, here we go. So to chase, I want to descend at 1500 feet per second. Sounds excessive. Top descent in 77 miles, which is, that means that's 13 minutes. Crawl and chase. It's way down in here. I have to get. Okay. sensors after Croft. Okay. Okay, we've now got a Birmingham, so 136030. 136030. I think that's what it was.
60 degrees, 5 knots. Visibility 90 miles. No significant cloud. Temperature 90. Viewpoint 5. QNH 1023. Advise on initial contact you have. Information Oscar. Biomedical. Information Papa. 07.
Okay. Temperature dew point. That said 2-3. I'm convinced that said 2-3.
2-4. Advise on initial contact you have. Information.
2-4, it's changed. I'll change that one to 2-4. So we are 40 miles for 6 minutes. I'm assuming that's minutes, I don't know. And we are dropping to 9,000 feet. FD mode inherit. So that's the flight director. Flight director mode. Is that because we have to go through Croft first? Okay, where are we now? Absolutely no idea. Blackpool. So will that be Blackpool out there then? And Blackpool's nearly round behind me, so that must be Blackpool Beach or something around there. Southport. But where all the ships are made, Southport? Not sure. So we're approaching Manchester. Okay, we're approaching Croft. Just checking the charts, so the ILS glide slope capture height is 2,500 feet by the looks of it. Okay, let's try a 406. See what that does. Where would I put that? Ooh, 420. that does. Nothing. Oh, that's interesting. Swap over to FMS2. Didn't know you could do that. Okay. Message. Top of descent alert. 6 nautical miles. Nav. Who knows? Might work. Not 420. D. I don't know if that's working at all. Right, got about 2 miles. Let's see if this works. So if hit Alt select, hopefully it'll descend to 9,000. Something happened there. Descending. Starting to accelerate, so let's pull the power back to 50%. Torque. There we go. Close enough. Okay, cool, that worked. Right, white beacon is on. Leads are on 19 degrees. Now, what I need to look at is after this, so chase is 9,000, then I need to go capture. To understand what there's 4 pages. Ooh, full position. Ah, so it can do holes, right, okay. I will try that offline. Bigger. Is that the bad guy in Ghostbusters? Can't remember. Ghostbusters 2. What does that mean? HSI. Well, that means the other one's live. Okay, got it. It is. Well, that's different. So I hit 9,000 here, and then I've got 3,000 in. That can't be right because I'm coming in for 33, so I have to go out and come back again. Which you would think you would go out and round rather than having to come into a teardrop type. It says you can do a teardrop type shape. Don't like it though. Right, getting down low, let's just turn on the lights. Yeah, so it actually overflies the runway. It's a really strange approach. Doesn't feel like I'm gonna make 9,000 feet, but yes, I am going to. Okay, so after this, I need to go to 3,000. No, what did I say capture was? 2,500, okay. And that's leveling off, so crank the power back up. And I'm just going to casually stroll down. Okay, 25% torque. Okay, we should see Birmingham Airport. There it is. I assume this is like Birmingham City. All I know about Birmingham is I absolutely hate the airport. Sorry, the security at the airport. Where's he going? Dude, what you doing? What you doing? Nope, I think this is stuffed up. I'm gonna have to manually fly this. Yep. It's messed up, so let's just do heading. Let's keep turning. So I need to turn off to the right.
2500.
Next lat VNav leg invalid. That's why it just corrupted. There we go. I've crossed the end of the LS. So it's captured. Well, it hasn't captured, it's recognized it. So I'm now hoping I can spin round here, capture the glide slope. I might have turned too close. Let's see if I can capture the approach. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this manually. Yep, do it manually.
Sync rate, 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 sync rate. Pull up, 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 pull up. Sync rate.
Not actually going to get around. That wasn't a good approach or landing, so let's just do it myself. Loads of fuel, that's okay. Slow down.
Sync rate.
2500.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Terrain. 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 Sync rate. Terrain. Terrain. Terrain.
Well, I
Terrain.
asked you to
Sync rate. Terrain. Sync rate.
slow down. See if that gets close. captured.
2,500.
Well, that didn't change, but I think it has captured.
$2,500.
It's be lining up. I think it's partially captured. But that should have turned green. There we go, blind slope captured. Kept up at 140 knots, so there's the runway, but I don't think we're straight onto it. Oh, we are, okay. Bleeds off, lights are on. Fasten seatbelt should have been on because there's people on the roof vomiting everywhere.
$500.
There's 500, turn off autopilot. These cranes are pretty high.
Minimums. Minimums.
See the airport continuing.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Welcome to Birmingham. Please take your sick bags with you. What I should be doing is getting the APU started. I want to see if it'll unload the baggage without me manually opening the doors. So 6 flights so far, it's still learning. What did? Open that one. Okay, cool. Not a great flight. Let's have a quick review. Good takeoff and flight right down to whenever it all went wrong down here. See, this first run that it came down, yeah, it turned way too early. Should have came out to here before turning. And even that was too close, that's why the second time, third time I had to come right the way out and round. So I haven't quite figured out the FMC thing yet. Right, passengers are getting off, and that's where I'm going to leave you, I'm afraid. It's getting late here, so I'm going to let these guys offload, and then that's going to be it for me tonight. So, say good night, and see you on another night. Bye.